All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakak, Wadash Bakatham. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the alchemists across the globe, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. It's Hadai Nawa from the great millstone camp in Chicago. With a lesson today, we're going to get into the prophecies about World War III. All right, as you know that the pipeline in Russia has been destroyed, okay, and it has angered a lot of people. All right, and they're pushing a lot of these scenarios and narratives about what may possibly happen if U.S. was involved. All right, you're starting to see other nations gathering up their troops and mobilizing them into different areas of the country or the world. You know, and it's just imminent that World War III is on its way. So I'm getting 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, start at verse 20. Behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, down from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things they have done to them. All right, so the Lord is mustering the host of the battle. Let's get that real quick. I'll use this. I'll use this one. Isaiah 13. 13:1 says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountains, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And that's what we're doing, man. You know, we're seeing the vision of Babylon being played out in front of our eyes. All right, the implementation of the chip. You got that that Fed Now app that's going to be the new way to make payments into 2023. All right, you have Walmart not stocking their shelves with inventory as much as they used to. All the signs are pointing to the beginning stages, or you know, the rest of the stages of Esau trying to perform the New World Order. So, verse 3. So I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have called also my mighty ones from my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness, man, right? Because the Lord is waking us up. All right, the Lord is allowing His men, the prophets, all right, to prophesy against this place, man. All right, and He's stirring up the spirits and the minds of the hopeful elect, all right, to see the realization that this is Babylon and that Yahweh is our Savior. All right, and also the angels are out here in full force performing the works of the Lord, man, with the floods and these hurricanes and these earthquakes, you see. And there's a media blackout on the amount of chariot activity over the land of Ukraine, you see. Verse 4, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the battle, man. All right? So the Lord is gathering these nations up, man, to destroy them. And where are you going to gather them to? In the valley of Jehoshaphat. We're going to get that later, man. All right? So they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of His indignation to destroy the whole land. Right, man? What are the weapons of the Lord's indignation? All right, it's those missiles, the ICBMs, along with the concentrated fire coming from them chariots, man. It says, verse 6, howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all the hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, man. Right, because when they actually start to see those missiles flying across America, You start seeing those chariots zooming and beaming people up and causing destruction, man. They're gonna have paleness in the face, man. They're gonna get weak. All right. That's enough of that. You can read Isaiah the 13th chapter on your own. Okay. This is 2 15 and 20. It said, behold, saith the Most High, I will gather together, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, that from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and to Libanus turn unto themselves, one against another, and repay them the things that they have done to them. But the things that they have done to who? To the children of Israel, man. All right, 'cause all these nations that are gathered together, all right, fighting this world war, at some point in time had something to do with the affliction and the captivity of the children of Israel. So that's why the Lord's anger is so. So what? Indignation, which is righteous anger, man. You see, this is all the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord. Right, man, because we're still in the hands of our oppressors, man. We're still to this day in our captivity. All right, whether we're scattered at, we're in captivity. Whether we have physical chains on or not, but we have the mental marks, all right, of slavery. We have the mental marks of oppression. We have the mental marks of Esau's imprint upon our heads, man. All right. It said, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth, man. Right, man. He said, the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. All right, from that righteous blood of Abel to Zacharias, man. All right, you're going to be held accountable for the bloodshed of all the tribes, man. The fire is going forth from his wrath and have consumed the foundations of the earth. And the sinner like the straw that is kindled, man. All right, and that goes for you 2/3 too, man. All right, you 2/3 are going to be destroyed. Esau, you're going to get destroyed. All right, so you're going to be like hay and stubble. The house of Israel is going to be fire, man. You see? So this is what you have to look forward to, man. All right, fire and destruction is coming to Babylon. All right, and we're gonna end it on this here. This Joel 3:1. It said, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Right, because when this all is coming to pass, all right, we're no longer going to be in captivity to these Edomites, man. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and they parted my land, man. Right, man. It will let you know that anybody who has something to do with the captivity, the oppression, the slaughter, the murder of the people of Israel, they're going to get repaid back for that, man. All right. If you go in that word Yahweh Shaphat, let's go to that word Yahweh Shaphat, or Jehoshaphat Salakia, which his Hebrew name is Yahweh Shaphat. Yahweh Shaphat. Yahweh Shaphat. All right. This is Yahweh has judged, man. All right. So this is the judgment of the Lord. This is the final recompense, all right, for you heathens, man. All right. Let me see. When I word plead, it means to judge, to vindicate, to punish, man. To act as a lawgiver or judge or governor, all right, to decide controversy, man. So the Lord is going to decide the controversy, man. You're going to know who the elect are. You're going to know who the children of Israel are, man. All right, you're going to know who Esau Edom is, man. It says, verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people and given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And this is all through that movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, which was highly recommended for brothers to watch, man. You see, all you gotta do is look at Esau's records, the record book that they have kept of the of the transaction of slaves to one place from one place into another. You see? Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? If you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. You know, and the Lord is about to return this recompense back on you, man. You thought you could delay the Lord's coming by your technology. You thought you can pacify the children of Israel or make amends by taking down statues and giving stimuluses and things like that. And the Lord doesn't require required. I mean, he requires blood, man. All right. You can read the rest of Joel. I didn't want to make it too long. That was the one I'll press together. Press together? No. Blood shed. Sheddeth. The Genesis 9 and 6, it says, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall the blood be shed. For in the image of the Most High made he man. All right. So, a man's blood been bled. All right. All right. It's been shed out across the ground. So now the Lord is going to shed your blood for the children of Israel, man. So that one says, call Allah, Yahweh outside. Double honor to the apostle of every great millstone. Till next time, Shalom and Abba.